from the previous topic where we talked about IoT, Internet of Things, there is a question about what are the fields or the departments on internet that can be leveraged, that can fully function on the internet. And I'm going to just mention the list that I know, and I'm going to ask you if you have other information, kindly put in the comments section. So let's get started. The internet has so many field departments, specialization within the internet that are now leveraging the internet. Initially, we look at it as a learning platform. Okay, so that is where we have the e-learning, where you can actually enroll for something of value in knowledge and skill, and you are going to learn it step by step, and you go through the courses, and then you will still be certified that indeed you have acquired that knowledge. So that is internet of learning, and I'm going to start with that because I think it is important that we know that there is enough information out there. There's nothing you want to learn that cannot be placed on the internet or cannot be learned from the internet. Now the difference is just going to be that the practicability of some field or industries, like where we need to really do the practical aspects and what have you, is where the level of artificial intelligence is now really coming up to create a simulation where the person that is actually learning is learning truly, even though it's on a virtual note. So there are a lot of things you can learn online with the growth and rate of the internet, with the concept of e-learning, online learning. So we also have internet of business, and that's where we look at the e-commerce platform. Now, e-commerce is not just, okay, I have a product, I sell a product. The concept of e-commerce includes the sales of the product, the buyer, the seller, the delivery, the description of the product, the pricing of the product, the refund policy on the product, and there are so many, the payment method of the product, and what have you, the varieties of the products and what have you, and even the customization of the product. All this can be done on the internet. So the concept of e-commerce is actually broader than the concept of just buying or selling online. It includes a very big facet, and technology is really going to a stage whereby you can do a lot of things. You can buy and you can sell online, and in fact you can do this either be on a virtual product, digital product, or physical product, and that's when we look at e-commerce, internet of business. We also look at internet of people, where we consider the concept of socialization. You really want to see your friends, you want to engage with them, you want to chat with them, you want to video call them, and what have you. So we have the social media channels, coming in as a solution to answering that niche, internet of people, where people can really reach out, relate, talk, engage, live discussion, and with the use of artificial intelligence, it is now going to another level where you can actually see and feel the human simulation of the human environment of even though it's on a virtual note. There are a lot of developments coming in that niche. When we say internet of people on social media platform, there is also professional classification. Like LinkedIn is not just internet of people, but internet of professionals amongst people. And even within the concept of internet of people, different social media platform now answer different consign of people. When we look at internet of chats, talk, and whatever, when we look at internet of people where we just want to see them, probably on the video, on the reel, on TikTok, and whatever you. So there are a lot of engagements solving the concept of internet of people, and as a result of that, there are strengths and weaknesses on any of these niches or departments as on the internet of people. We now look at issues with blackmailing and what have you, and so many issues coming up, which are normal day-to-day human issues, lying, defrauding, and all those, and that are issues you meet within the concept of humans. So you have internet of people. Now also we have internet of information, whereby you really send the information. You want to learn anything, that is where you have the issue of blog, articles, posts, forums, and what have you, where you want to learn something, or you have a question, or you need a support, and wherever you may be, as long as you have the access to internet, you can search for that information, you can get the information. And interestingly, if you want to have the information in video format, where the concept is broken down step by step, probably even in a practical stage, where every aspect of the topic is well detailed, well recorded, well documented, you can leverage platforms like YouTube, where you can take 10 hours, 20 hours courses on a given niche, and at the end of this, you will be able to take your time, learn at your own pace. We also have Internet of Finance. Okay, Internet of Finance is different from Internet of Business, and of course, it's also different from Internet of Marketing that I'm going to talk in the next topic now. We have Internet of Finance, where we look at money. We look at how to get money, we look at how to build assets, we look at fiscal assets, we look at virtual assets. Now, when we talk about Internet of Finance, we are looking at the concept of internet with blockchain technology, and that has led to the development in the cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin and the altcoins and what have you. And of course, we will not forget that virtual assets are now being placed and built on the blockchain technology, where we have smart contracts and the NFT, non-fungible tokens, coming up as an asset for that internet utility blockchain, or internet framework blockchain, or that encryption information. Probably I will take a time out to talk about blockchain and everything, probably in the future videos. So we have Internet of Finance, where issues of money, issues of transfer money, double spending, and what have you, are being treated as a complete solution for humanity. So we also have Internet of Marketing, where we look at digital marketing, we look at prospects, clients, marketing, advertisements, follow-up, remarketing, and what have you. And this indeed is also a very powerful niche with a lot of tools. We look at email marketing, we look at video marketing, we look at copywriting, sales scripts, and what have you, negotiation, and what have you. So we have a lot of niches or fields within the internet development that is also important to note. We also have Internet of legal solution, where we have ODR. ADR is alternative dispute resolution. We then have online dispute resolution, whereby the judge will be online virtually, the complainant, the plaintiff, all of them will be, both of them, all parties will be online, and all documentation recording will be taken, the pronouncement will be made, every matter will be resolved, the court will still stand, and it becomes a valid document. So there are lots and lots of Internet of Commerce, Internet of shipping and exports and whatever you. Different niches are Internet of Automobile, where you can now have a self-driving cars and whatever you. So there are a lot of developments coming in from different niches or different business endeavor or human endeavors, and they are coming in onto the internet. One interesting aspect of this discussion is that all these aspects, they are all accessible via the laptop, the phone, the tablet. So sometimes we may assume that everybody who is a programmer should be able to develop every solution. No, because each solution has its own rule. The rule that applies to building a website for an e-commerce and the functionalities of an e-commerce and the standard policy and procedure of e-commerce is quite different from the building a legal platform, an ODR, meaning online dispute resolution platform. Okay, that is quite different from your email application that runs cron job on server. So many people always look at all these tools and niches and they assume that since it is online, it should be the same, or the activities should be the same. Is it not just to come online and whatever? No. These are different niches, these are different mindsets, and these are different skill sets required for those niches. And it is important we understand this in order to put ourselves in position whereby we learn the skills to develop and to leverage the internet and we also learn the basic skill for that main field of discipline. Okay, probably you are an accountant in the main discipline. You now learn a pitch tree solution or a platform online that actually solve accounting policies. You as an accountant will be able to work smoothly and will be able to advise on different terminologies, because that is indeed your field. And even though you are going to use the internet, even though you are going to do virtually everything you really need to do online, and you can automate some of this, but the basic requirement is that your main skill, your main field, which is accounting in this case, and the leverage skill, which is the internet and the digital ecosystem in this case, you need to have those skill sets, and they are definitely different from any other fields. So, and that is where the mindset or the niche, that what skill sets are you leveraging or are you good at when you come to the internet is important in this aspect. And if you have any other fields probably on this leverage of internet that I have not mentioned, I mentioned internet of business, I mentioned internet of people, I mentioned internet of information and communication, I mentioned internet of finance, I mentioned internet of marketing, and I also mentioned internet of learning. Then I also talk about internet of legal matters, where I mentioned ODR, ADR, internet of exportation and importation, even though there are new fields, internet of automobile. So there are new fields coming in and new solutions coming in. And we are looking at a stage whereby a discipline will be available on the internet and be accessible to as much as possible person across the board. Okay, if you have any comments on questions on this matter, kindly put in the comment section. I would really love to read and would love to learn from you, and I wish you the best. And if your niche, like mine, I'm a web developer, meaning I build web application, and I specifically major on digital marketing. Okay, digital marketing, that is the internet of marketing. Okay, where we focus on matters as regards to marketing. Okay, and that is indeed a very powerful, wide range course, and I wish you all the best. The internet has a lot of features and functionalities. If you have any questions on this, or if you have any comments, kindly put in the comment section. You are free to kindly please click the subscribe button and give this video a thumb up. Thank you and God bless.